Hello, my name is Varrence. What I'll be discussing this week is professional gaming and what you need to know about it. First, I will briefly tell you a little bit about myself. I am a game coach as well as a speaker for professional gaming. I currently coach upcoming players that wish to get their foot in the doors of professional gaming. Professional gaming is highly competitive and very difficult to get started in. To the best of my knowledge, only 4% of all gamers actually make it into the professional world. This is due to the fact that being a professional gamer takes time, effort, and dedication beyond simply playing or being good. A common misconception about professional gaming, or pro gaming, is that being one of the best in the game makes you pro. This is far from the truth. The term pro, or professional, means that you make a living off playing games. This can include, but not necessarily be limited to, winning tournaments with prize pools, making a living off streaming games, or YouTube. The highest paid professional gamers in the world on average make $250,000 to $450,000 a year. Some contracts from professional gaming sponsors, such as Major League Gaming, have ranged from $100,000 to $250,000 a year. Now, hearing all these numbers, you're probably thinking, hey, why don't I do that? As good a question as that is, these prize pools and sponsorships are rare to achieve and take an extreme level of dedication and ability to reach. Not everyone can become a professional gamer. Here are a few things you need to be able to even knock on the door of pro gaming. Ability. Being able to adapt to changes, to think outside the box, to learn from mistakes rapidly, to follow advice or coaching given, and to be able to deal with the stresses that come with improving are a key focal point. Time. You must be able to put in the hours required to start pursuing pro gaming. If you go to school, have work, or other pressing commitments that are hard or impossible to work around, you will not be able to start pursuing pro gaming. Patience. You can't and won't become a professional gamer overnight. It is not possible no matter how bad you may want it. You have to wait for your time to shine and keep practicing and looking for those opportunities to arise. Commitment and dedication. You have to be willing to grind away the hours of practice, or of little to no viewers for days, weeks, months, even years in some cases before you even scratch the surface of professional gaming. Lastly, you need to understand the significance of your game. A game has to have a consistent audience or competitive player base. The audience of a game is arguably the most important aspect of a game. Without an audience, there can be no professional gaming. There is a difference between a casual professional gamer and a competitive professional gamer. Casual professional gamers make their living from YouTube and streams primarily. To do this, you'll need to find games with proper audiences, and you'll need an adequate computer or console to record from. For YouTube videos, you'll need a proper professional grade microphone and proper video recording and editing software. For video recording, I would suggest Fraps, Shadowplay, and Marillus Action. For video editing software, I would suggest Sony Vegas or Adobe Premiere. For streaming, you will need a professional grade microphone, a 1080p webcam, high-speed internet, and proper streaming software. For streaming software, I suggest XSplit and Open Broadcast Software, or OBS. XSplit can cover the basis for recording as well as streaming. For recording consoles, you'll need a capture card for the console or handheld that you're using. Also note that some companies are more open to having their games streamed or recorded, so you'll have to do your research before starting. Competitive professional gamers make their living almost solely off winning tournaments. As with YouTube and streaming, you'll need to make sure you play games with an audience that supports professional gaming. MOBAs, or multiplayer online battle arenas, FPSs, or first-person shooters, RTSs, or real-time strategy games, and fighting games are all popular genres in pro gaming. To be a competitive professional gamer, you'll need an adequate computer to play the game or games you have chosen, a proper keyboard and mouse, high-speed stable internet with a LAN connection, and a headset for team games. You will also need to maintain a good attitude and be recognized as a decent person. Getting your name known in a game is important, but being known for a bad attitude will hinder or completely ruin any chances you may have of being professional. Teamwork is a must-have. You have to be able to communicate your thoughts and actions to your teammates or you'll hold them back. If you hold a team back at the professional level, you'll be cut and lose your spot in the professional scene. Professional gaming is an extremely intense and competitive branch of the gaming world. It's extremely difficult, but not impossible to get into. In fact, it is easier now to get into the professional scene than it was 5 years ago. So if you really wish to achieve greatness in the gaming world and join the slowly growing 4% of players playing professionally, make sure you have what you need and don't give up. Keep on playing.